Namaste, welcome to POWERHAUSE Tarot. I'm Energy Goddess. Welcome to my lit, growing, prosperous YouTube channel. On this YouTube channel, I like to do different spiritually related videos and content. If you enjoy it here, make sure you hit the subscription button down below. If you need a reading, check the description as well. Let's get into it. We got a message here for Aries. Okay, let's get the vibrations for Aries right now. Okay, so Aries is focused right now on legacy, but not just legacy. This Ten of Pentacles doesn't also, it also speaks of abundance, but it's more so like in a spiritual sense, right? Something about ethics, integrity here I'm getting for Aries right now. Ethics. Ethical. Being more ethical. It's like something about the past. Like you just didn't know something in the past. Maybe you just didn't have a sense of awareness, but you trusted your own intuition to lead you. And it did. I feel like you learned something. I feel like now, though, there's a focus on finance, but also somehow putting integrity as like the basis of this, or being more ethical for Aries. Lack of experience I'm getting with the moon. Maybe just, you know. Yeah, lack of experience. Five of Pentacles. Okay, that's what you were missing. Just period. Yeah, but things have changed, right? How tables have turned, right? That blind ambition. So for Aries this week, I see that kind of coming up, you know, your past here. Maybe taking some sort of reflection on that and seeing just how far you've come. The Devil. Aries, your weakness is for the people that you care about the most. And that's definitely going to come up in the future. You know, so be mindful of that. Stand your ground. Go for what it is you know. Because in the hermit position, somebody might have, I'm not even going to say somebody, life, right? Put you in a position where you had to stand alone. And you learn how to fight by yourself. You know, learn how to fend for yourself, right? Okay? And it's to always be able to know how to make home for the self, right? Aries is mastering that, okay? So that's definitely going to come back up at some point in the future, okay? Let's talk about the Fool. What's the Fool? I feel like you're definitely aware you're ready for a fresh start here. Getting a new lease on life. Experiencing more moderation in the way that you do things, the way that you come across. You know, remember I was saying walking away from being unethical or being in this energy of not walking in integrity. You know, you've added that to what you're actually doing, and I think it's shining bright because you're really in your higher self, you know, minus the ego, truly. It's there, but you're not showing it because it's not necessary. It's like you're moving in a different fashion. It's like a higher self, right? And I feel like what you are not aware of is how much this is going to benefit you, because in your present energy, you're very secure. You're giving secure, and that's what you're giving to the universe, right? You're in your energy, right? And so as it reflects back to you, right, the universe gives you more of what you're internally saying, right, to the universe. Yes? So it leads to more abundance, right? Independent entrepreneur abilities, skill sets, all that kicking in really this week for my Aries, right? I feel like you might have a huge influence here, they're saying, with this Nine of Pentacles, to do something independently, and really teach in that fashion that really works best for you. Let's have the Nine of Pentacles. There's an opportunity here this week. Okay. Why did I say Nine of Cups, Nine of Pentacles? I'm sorry. I'm always saying the wrong cards. Clarifying the Nine of Pentacles with Chariot, King Cups, Four Wands. Yeah. Get the movement right there. I feel like even too, like Adam, you know, being more ethical, being more not just opinionated, but truly ethical with your opinion. Peaceful. It's like a peaceful vibe, you know? It's like whatever this approach is for Aries this week, and rocking out by yourself and kind of mastering that self here this week, it's resonating positively in your universe, the home, the space where you are the most, being in a good vibration, a good flow for Aries this week. I feel like you'll be more focused, you know, spirit, right? Flowing more through you this week. I see this Chariot energy, you know, being guided. Yeah, clarifying the Ace of Cups. It's like you might have the ability to show other people, whether it be in whatever way or whatever facet, you have that ability, you know, to show people through what you're experiencing, right? How to overcome something. And even if it's not others, it could be just yourself, right? This week, how to overcome trapped energy, right? And feeling like it's not okay to be vulnerable or just make mistakes, right? How we can turn those lessons, right, into blessings, right? Because everything, I feel like it's like this positive energy coming in for Aries this week. It's like pouring out positive vibes, good vibes. And it's like Aries is, even if you're matched with opposition, right? Because I see it in the because that's like what you're not looking for, but you know it exists, right? Because there has to be the duality, right? The polarity, you know, it has to exist, right? I feel like standing in what you know is true, right, to your heart, right? That wins over everything in your outcome. And that's what they were talking about in the beginning of the message. You know, yeah, now I'm getting it. It's all about integrity. Because as long as you're standing in integrity, you'll always be in truth, right? The thing that is missing a lot nowadays, right? And this isn't just you personally. This is principalities. This is everything, you know? So Aries this week, this message is going to hit big. You know what I'm saying? On bigger levels than you even understand, you know, in the way we understand it now. This is going to hit, right? Let's talk more about the Ace of Swords. Or better yet, let's clarify the Page of Swords here. Yeah, so we see it like a moment here, okay? And, you know, the universe where I feel like I'm getting is like a final call or like a final, you know, request of some sort. So something I feel like is getting ready to be brought to light. Let's say that, right? For Aries this week, okay? talk about the Ace of Swords. Truth for you looks like this week in the outcome for Aries. Celebrating, releasing burdens, okay? And yeah, the truth does hurt, but it's like Sagittarius. My gosh. This might be a particular Sagittarius here for you, Aries. But this is for Aries. Aries, your experiencing this particular with this Queen of Swords is saying, you know, moment of truth, moment of clarity, of becoming who you say that you are, right? And even though the truth hurts, you know, but taking it like a step higher and saying, but this is what we need. And even when, as that reflects towards ourselves, right? And walking in integrity. And I feel like that's the balance overall in our outcome, you know, really standing in awareness and accountability. So it's like not to judge others as we live in glass houses, right? So it's not to be so judgmental, but to be more accepting and more, you know, letting that energy of acceptance and peace, right, truly resonate. Because once we can see the vulnerability in ourselves, we can see it in others. And truly we can see that, you know, sometimes in life we have this mask, right, that we have been accustomed to wearing, right? But when that all gets broken down, okay, for Aries this week, I feel like there's a moment of truth or clarity coming for Aries, okay? Let's get our ancestor messages, guides. Ooh, and angels. What we got? Okay. Summer. Summer is important, guides are saying, okay? So something about you in the summertime being very important to bask in the joy and like reaping some sort of benefits during the summertime, your chakras. Aries, you're getting messages from everything. So pay attention and notice the sounds, the music, the words. They're all external forces within your mind, and the messages are real answers to your prayers, okay? So pay attention to all of the messages you're receiving at this time, okay, for Aries. This week, enjoy success and happiness, sun. Yeah, summertime. Something's really important about Aries this week. We're talking about the summertime, something happening for you. Very pivotal for Aries. Anything else from our ancestors, guides, and angels at this time? Okay. So you got integrity, just like I was saying the whole freaking time. I kid you not. Be willing to forgive, okay? And you also have you asked your angels with help from this, okay? Seriously. Ask for help. Ask for support for my Aries this week. Let's get romance. Let's talk about it. All that glitters. What is that about? Co-creating. Like maybe you learned that all that glitters isn't gold. Now you're co-creating with the Most High. Now everything does truly glitter the way it should. Like you've overcome some sort of deception. Some sort of unmasked some sort of deception that was going on. Uncovered the truth here for Aries this week. Yeah. Happy. This week, time to go travel for Aries, or possibly just releasing something this week. Treasure Island, changing the wind. Yeah, so there could be something quickly happening this week. Unrequited love. Never-ending story. I see like a revolving door for Aries this week. Okay, what can Aries expect this week? What are the good things that Aries can expect? What are some of the good things? Okay, Aries, you're learning something. They're saying if you buckle down and you trust the process of learning, It can lead you to some sort of abundance this week. Don't try to rush into something, you know, let it build up, right? And I feel like whatever it was you were studying, you're allowing it to build up, you know. You've got a lot of study and practice on it, right? And that's what's leading you to abundance this week, you know, truly. Because the 10 is like right at the end when you finally accumulated everything, right? So it's like slowly build it up, you know, slow and steady. The study, right? The whole process. Enjoying and honoring it this week is big vibes, right? What else can Aries expect? And it just truly just leads to a lot of abundance for you, okay? For Aries. So get into the flow of that. What else? Yeah, so there could have been some unrequited love and someone feels in despair because you walked away from them or vice versa. Yeah. Have the woman in reverse. Could be feminine energy. Okay. Someone you were living with, a home. Yeah, living with. Okay, there's a message here. So there may be some sort of communication that opens up this week for Aries with that person. Yeah, there's some sort of news coming in with that person. Possibly something else. Okay, it's over, they're saying. They're saying it's over. Yeah. I think you, this week, for my Aries, you may be making the call to end something. Not going to lie to you. Here's what I'm getting. Okay. Maybe you decided that you want this over so that you can continue to focus on your flow and what you have going on, okay? If not them, right? But something's definitely getting over. You know, something's over because there's not enough love in the situation, unrequited love. You know, to keep two people together, just period for some. For some. Okay. And yeah. But that's what I got for Aries messages this week. Let me know how you enjoy these messages in the comment section down below. Okay, because I love reading y'all comments. Love you guys so much. Peace.